How CNS affects the calisthenics workout. If you don't know about CNS, I already posted a video about that. Check out my page so you can understand about CNS. After that, you can come to the page so you can understand this topic. In two ways, it will affect our central nervous system. First one, our central nervous system itself gets fatigued. Because of that, it can't send proper signals to the bicep. For example, if I was curling, it can't send proper signals to the bicep muscle fibers. The average human being has 250,000 muscle fibers in bicep. If the central nervous system was fatigued, depending upon the fatigue, the muscle fibers activation was dropped down to 180,000 or less than that. Because of that, you won't train to failure all the time. The CNS will affect the muscle fibers involvement in movement. Second one, muscle fatigue. Before that, you need to know about two things: motor nerve and sensory nerve. These two are types of fiber nerve system. If it goes from spinal cord to bicep muscle fiber, for example, I take the bicep as an example. It could be any muscle from our body. I take bicep as an example. If it goes from spinal cord to muscle, it goes through motor nerves. If it comes from muscle to spinal cord, it was transmitted through sensory nerves. For example, if I want to flex my bicep, it was a command. Command was always sent through motor nerve. If I feel any pain in this area, it was sensed by sensory nerve and sent through sensory nerve to spinal cord. That's why if you train with sore muscle, the sensory nerve sends that information and send that information to spinal cord through sensory nerve and then to the brain. Your brain receives information and process the information. Your brain always wanted to protect your body, so it sent a weaker command to the spinal cord and then through the motor nerve and then to the bicep, and then you feel weak through the movement in calisthenics. You can do the bicep curls, but you can do movement in calisthenics. You can train with central nervous system fatigue and muscle fatigue by pushing your body with mind, but you can be able to use all the muscle fiber inside the muscle. Especially in calisthenics, all the move are compound movement. Compound movement means multiple muscle groups work together to perform a certain movement. For example, if you take a 90-degree handstand push-up, your wrist, your forearm, your bicep, your tricep, your shoulders, your anterior side of chest, oblique core, glutes, hamstring, squats, everything, calves, everything. In advanced skills, you need to use all the muscle, otherwise you will get injured. For example, if you are doing a 90-degree handstand push-up without hip engagement, you will put all the weight in wrist, forearms, or bicep, or shoulders. That's how you get injured. In other sports, they are also using the whole body, but in